in all seriousness, when I do the Millie Wop, I feel very cool.
Well, you look very old.
I feel...
You look like somebody's bangy ass uncle at a cookout.
So I posted you can actually check your Instagram. I posted a picture and follow me. I only have 1 million followers. I feel embarrassed. I posted a picture of me when I was 18 years old. And then one of the comments said, if you look, it's my most recent post on Instagram, and someone said, oh my God, Bob used to be a snack.
Facts, America!
And now, wait, there wasn't the whole comment. It said, Bob used to be a snack, and now he looks like someone's uncle. And I was like, well, I am someone's uncle, so thank you very fucking much, bitch.
Oh my God, here we are for the podcast part. Why do you take your mic off the stand? It feels more official with it on the stand. You know that, right?
You make up the most ridiculous rules.
And it's not a rule, I just said it feels more official. I can feel whatever I want.
Oh my God, why are you so aggressive? Jesus Christ. Mona is literally like, why you take your mic off the stand?
Okay, bitch, I want to get our deposit back. Pick that shit up. That's $20. Oh my God, we have lights now. That's so funny. We did it in the whole show. Woo, that's so weird.
Now listen, how many of you all listen to the podcast Sibling Rivalry? Word. How many of you, be honest, have never listened to the podcast before? You never heard of it. All right.
Get out. No, I'm kidding.
Well, please feel free to subscribe to Sibling Rivalry wherever you download your podcast. You can also go to siblingrivalrypodcast.com, and pretty soon we will be able to announce that we may be traveling soon.
Oh, yes. Well, we have two offers. We can't Aquaria. What?
She said Algeria.
Oh, yeah.
Let's make it to Ronkonkoma first, and then we'll go to Algeria.
Algeria. I'm like, girl.
Listen, it took us 3 months to get from Brooklyn to Manhattan. Let's take baby steps, Algeria.
Baby steps. Remember that guy from Drag Race you called Baby Steps?
Baby Steps. Y'all don't know this. So when you're on RuPaul's Drag Race, there is someone named Duncan. Everyone knows Duncan.
Duncan was one of the people that they made. He was the one Trinity made over in season 9. That's Duncan.
So Duncan...
He's the first director.
He's the assistant director. The first assistant director.
Yeah.
So he comes out and he just goes, Bob? Yes. Bob, can you take a baby step to the left? All right, now a baby step to the right. Now 2 baby steps to the left. Perfect. So I just
Then he goes, oh, wait, sorry, 2 more baby steps to the right?
Literally.
Great, you're back where you started. Perfect.
So I officially started calling him Baby Steps. And also what makes it really confusing on RuPaul's Drag Race, and the 2 girls here will tell you, Drag Race is confusing because the judges panel is actually not in front of the stage.
Oh, yeah.
You think we're looking at, so this is the stage, the judges panel is actually right there. Mm-hmm. So we're all looking like, you're not, oh my God.
Oh, you didn't know? That's Michelle. She's out of drag tonight. Hey, girl.
Oh my God, did you guys hear that Michelle Visage had her breast implants removed?
Oh, yes.
So I want to give a big congrats to Michelle for deciding to Marie Kondo her titties. I'm very proud of her. That didn't spark joy. She was like... Then she folded them 3 times. And said thank you.
Also, we haven't talked about this. What do you think about the whole Jordan, what's the Kardashian girl, the one who slept with Tristan? Waters? Jordan Woods. What do you think about the whole Jordan Woods, Khloe Kardashian, Tristan You old as hell. I can't, girl.
Wait, what is it? What is it? Tell me.
Okay, so Khloe Kardashian was dating Tristan Thomas.
Is Khloe the one that used to be a big Kardashian?
And now she's the medium-sized Kardashian.
She used to be Shrek Kardashian.
Oh, my God. And now she's Fiona Kardashian. No, I'm kidding. And then she's smaller. And then, so her and Tristan are together, but then Kylie's best friend, Jordan, met Tristan up in the club at a party. They went back to his place, and allegedly, I saw the Red Table Talk interview. Y'all saw that shit? Allegedly, all that happens is that they were at his house, and she rested her leg on his, and that's all that happened. Bullshit, okay, girl? That girl knows she had a big Jamaican dingling in her fucking mouth, all right, girl?
This sounds like some PS 113 bullshit. I heard that Kylie went to Amanda's house and he put his leg on her leg and she was like, no, thank you. That's not lie.
Oh no, we're from New York, bitch. I was sucking dick by 5th grade, all right, girl? That's a fact.
Monet, oh my God. Don't say that. Jesus Christ.
Why? When did do you remember what grade it was that you gave your first fellatio experience?
I was in college.
College?
I was 18 years old.
Oh, you whack as hell, girl. College, girl.
I was not sucking dick at
Okay, it's called fellatio.
Grade.
Don't say sucking dick. That's too much.
But sucking dick in 5th grade is fierce. Okay, work.
Oh, girl, by summer 9th grade, I was a connoisseur, okay, bitch? I was doing tricks. I was rolling it down, ram down, flipping and reverses. It's your flimnipperflaniac, okay, bitch?
Also, I saw your childhood photos. I don't know who was just kidding. All I'm saying is Monet was such an ugly child. She's in a documentary called Asked to Leave Neverland. Can you go? You go.
What do you think about that, though? Well, you know, there's a whole bunch of shit going on about that now. Everyone thinks that Wade Robinson is full of shit. Michael Jackson's niece came out about it. There's like a whole bunch of accounts about how he's lying. The lawyers who did what you call it, not dissertation, what you call it? Deposition. Sorry, thank you.
A direct deposit.
Who did the depositions back in the day were like, actually, back in 20 years ago, you said this, so this is not scandalous what you're saying now. This does not make any sense. What
I
are you
have
talking
thought about it for a very long time, and although I will say there are two things. One, there isn't a lot of evidence to show that Michael Jackson did do it, but also, on the other hand, I fully just think he did, and this is why. I don't imagine why this guy, it's kind of ruined his social life, it's ruined his career, all this stuff, and it just seems like a strange thing to lie about. And I also want to err on the side of believing survivors.
Agreed. True.
So, in all honesty, and when you think about this stuff, I am 32. No, I really am 32. I'm 32 years old, which is around the time that Michael Jackson was accused of doing what he did. And I just cannot think of any scenario, under any circumstances, where I would have a young boy in my bed. I just can't.
True.
And not like a 17-year-old boy, a 7-year-old.
True.
That does not make sense.
But also this, and to play devil's advocate, when Michael Jackson says his bedroom was his bedroom was a 2-story apartment, and there were like multiple layers. They were like different.
But why are the parents not allowed? When I am with a child, I am like, wherever your parents are, look at us all the fucking time.
Yeah. Bury that me too,
listen,
girl.
If I am in the elevator and a small white girl gets on, I will get the fuck off. That shit is scary. I'd be like, nope, no. I'm not about to have no little girl looking at me like Harambe. Hell to the no, bitch.
Oh, yeah, did you hear about that lady who got a fucking Jaguar, I think in some city, destroyed this lady? Again, someone crossed a barrier she wanted to go take a selfie with a Jaguar. The Jaguar tore her ass up, bitch, okay?
So let me just ask you a simple question.
That Jaguar dragged her, okay,
listen,
bitch?
Simple question.
What?
Or...
She was Latina, so...
Oh, work.
Right in the middle, bitch.
Now, some of y'all do not know this, but this is a very, I shouldn't be telling them this because there's a lot of white people here. Black people, we have...
But these are New Yorkers. New York white people are different from Columbus white people. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let me tell you right now, the thing about New York white people is New York white people are not scared of what look like thugs. If a big plaque of black dudes is walking down the street, white folks are like, this is our neighborhood too. Bitch. You know what white people are afraid of in New York City? Bitch, let there be a mattress on the side of the road wrapped in plastic. People be like... Folks be like, I don't go down 46th Street no more. I saw a mattress one time.
And then the fucking bed bugs jumped out to the musical theater number, man.
Oh, wait, girl, listen. New Yorkers are so afraid of bed bugs. We believe I heard bed bugs can jump 700 feet in the air. They can live 40 days and 40 nights without food or Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's a strong arm. Anyway, we also did our Phoenix numbers today. Now here's the thing.
Also, wait, before we go any further, can you guys please give it up for our producer, Mitch Ferrino, in the DJ booth?
Mitchell James Ferrino.
We did call her Michelle.
Michelle. We did our Phoenix numbers today. Now listen, I admit Bob's Phoenix number is fucking amazing. Amen? Yes? But will you admit that I did my Phoenix number first, then you got inspired by me and you made one yourself?
I will admit this. You did your Phoenix number first. Now, can you admit this? I did drag first and I fully inspired your whole fantasy.
Bob, I'm not ashamed to say that I admit all the time. First of all, you are a drag queen that I revere the most. I talk about you all the time.
Right?
I speak of your glories and your triumphs all the time. This is not a competition. I can admit that I love you and I think that you're an amazing drag queen. I say that all the time.
Okay, I don't know who this is, but can the real Monet stand up? This is a maturity I've never seen. No, me and Monet and we are each other's. Monet is one of my favorite drag queens on this stage.
Okay, I didn't say
you
that.
No, you
wow,
are.
Eureka, you heard that? Wow, Bob. You are so mean.
You are so childish and immature. But no, you did your number at the season 10 premiere party.
No, I know. That's not what I...
Yes,
no. I did at Nightgowns first, which you said you were going to come. You never showed up.
That is not true.
Okay.
You know, I always do the stuff I say I'm going to do. I will kill myself to do something I say I'm going to do. I did Nightgowns at the Skirple Theater, where y'all did it down at the National Sawdust.
National Sawdust with Sasha Velour, which, by the way, Sasha Velour, we love Sasha Velour here, right? Yeah? Sasha Velour, her Instagram pisses me off. It's so good.
Right now, Sasha Velour be shutting it the fuck down.
She really do.
She looks so good. Her Instagram is so amazing. She is lit. I'm like, you know what? Fucking crown it, bitch. Give that fucking egg a motherfucking crown.
You hate her crown, or you think her crown is ugly?
Oh, her crown is disgustingly ugly. It's horrible. I was on RuPaul's Drag. I crowned her. I held her crown in my hand. When I tell you, her crown is literally plastic. It waved in my hands like this. And then one of the flat back pearls came off in my hand.
For real?
Yes, because ever since season 5 of RuPaul's Drag Race, the crowns have always been made by a company called Fierce Drag Jewels. Shout out Fierce Drag Jewels. But then
send me some free shit.
But then on season 10, for some reason, it switched over and it was made by a company called Shandar. Shandar made that mess that she had. Also,
wow, do not destroy these people company on this fucking podcast.
They shamed one of the fiercest queens from season 10 RuPaul's Drag Race. So
season 9.
Whatever. Anyway, but then everyone saw that the crown was not good, so they went back to Fierce Drag Jewels after Shandar.
Work.
Which I was like, good for fucking them, girl. And also, not to mention, the crowns are getting bigger and bigger. They're hats. It's a hat at this point.
No, it's just a fucking sombrero.
Right? And the scepters, like, I remember, look it up. Bianca's scepter is this big.
It's like this.
And then mine is literally this long. Monet has a fucking broomstick with rhinestones on it.
I told y'all season 10, bitch, I'm here to sweep up the competition, okay, bitch? Also,
looking like King Trident and shit, girl.
There's also big people are like, oh, Monet and Trinity have different crowns. Ooh, we want to. Did you realize that we have different crowns?
Yeah, hers has stars. It does. That's not shade. Oh my God, y'all are so shady and childish. Y'all are childish.
Doesn't have a crown. But here's the thing, it's just that the order he came out and she was first, and it was not like, it doesn't mean anything. Bitch, I don't care, I got $100,000. Fuck y'all, okay? I'm buying a basement in Brooklyn somewhere now, amen?
And at the end of it, your crown's better than Sasha's. All right, are you guys ready to talk to our incredibly special guest that we have here this week?
Yes. I love this bitch so much. We did season 10 together.
Speaking of our Phoenix number, she walked into season 10?
Yes.
10 as 10. 9. No, she walked into 10 as a Phoenix.
Yeah, she walked into 10 as a Phoenix, yes.
Yeah. She walked into season 10 as I'm on drugs. All right. Please welcome to the stage, Miss Eureka O'Hara.
Eureka! Get up in here, Miss Eureka.
With your country ass.
Oh, look at these nails, bitch. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Metallic nails. Here you go, your microphone. Yeah, can we squeeze two of these? I'm fully just sitting in the wings at this point.
Do we have one more chair? I'm being so serious.
She needs a stool per
I'm
cheek.
not joking.
Wag!
Y'all know I'm wide as a house, bitch.
Oh my God,
Eureka, I'm obsessed.
Proportionizing.
Eureka is fully sitting on.
You got it?
Yes. Now I feel stable. I haven't felt this stable in a long time.
Oh my God. Can I just say that when I saw Eureka on season, because I was in the first episode of season 10, me and a bunch of queens were standing inside the X.
God.
And then Eureka, can I spill this to you?
Oh, please, yeah.
So Eureka came out, because I've seen this, Eureka came out, and when she went up the stairs, she took a step and then just went, straight through the stairs.
Yes, this is real. You didn't know?
On episode 1 of season 10.
I broke the stairs.
Did you really?
Yes.
Word. I was like,
Girl, pork chop jumped like she was getting shot. It was loud as fuck, too.
We were all like, work, Miss Thing, but you absolutely slayed it on your season. Give it up once again for Eureka.
Also, can we talk about these goddamn titties, bitch? I'm looking at you and I'm like, look at these goddamn breasts this is.
Honey, start eating your cheeseburgers, kids. Fuck the vegetables. Honey.
Fuck the vegetables.
Okay.
Fuck
the vegetables. Fuck the vegetables. Eat your cheeseburgers.
Fuck the vegetables.
Oh, we should. Let's do a song.
We're working on it. Yeah.
Me and Eureka collaborated on a song together.
Yeah, actually, Bob mostly wrote The Big Girl. I put in like
did
two
he really?
words.
Yeah.
I put in 2 words so I could be like, co-wrote by Eureka O'Hara.
So actually what happened was I was just sitting at home watching RuPaul's Drag Race when I was in Berkeley, and I was like, I want to write a song for Eureka. So then me and Mitch were like, oh, take this song and then put this part in there, and then I wrote all these lyrics, and then I had this idea to write a bunch of food in order.
And tasty. Come through for the big
Hey!
sexy fit girl.
When you go to the part about the food, this is me and Eureka's favorite part. So I was like, Eureka, do you want me to name a bunch of food? She goes, yeah, girl, name a bunch of food. Hey, it is my favorite part of the song.
I can just say it.
Oh yeah,
Burger, hot dog.
Pause it. So we can do it together. 5,
Wait. Let me give you. This is how we do it in Brooklyn.
I'm on eight. Jesus Christ.
It's just vodka.
Burger, hot dog.
Is that vodka for real?
No.
I was going to say it's a lot of vodka, girl.
She's getting fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
All right, so the lyrics. You ready? You want to do it with
All
you?
right,
Or
yeah.
you do it? 5, 6,
No, you do it
7,
too.
8.
Burger, hot dog,
on my plate.
margaritas, refried beans, and quesadillas.
Wait,
You don't even remember what you wrote, bitch?
You're right. How's it start?
Y'all done a great job of selling this fucking song, bitch.
Please
Oh my God,
download
yes.
it on
Now
iTunes.
you can take your Monet Exchange fans and do that. Yes, stunning. Oh my God, it just said stunning. Stop.
Wait, you do it. I don't know the lyrics. You do it.
Burger, hot dog, margaritas, refried beans, and quesadillas. Chitlins, collards, black eyed peas, begging please for the mac and cheese.
Pickled pasta, pepperoni, pickled pig feet, and bologna. What would I do for a Klondike? I never met a meal that I didn't like. Throw on a corset, get that stitch, eat again, cause I'm a hungry bitch. That's what it
Come
was.
through for the big girl, big boned and sexy thick girl. Sorry, bitch.
Soak it up. Woo!
And then the remix goes into soak it up.
Now, Eureka, can we talk a little about season 10? Season 11.
Oh, season 11, yeah, of course.
Okay, really quick. Okay, so are y'all obsessed? I'm a little bit obsessed with season 11. First of all, this is the first season of Drag Race that has aired that I have not been on since it aired, all right? Because season 10, right, also has 4. My favorites.
It's 2 in a row one day, but it's like, I've been on every season of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I said it's the first one that aired that I have not been on, which is a fact. Why are you trying to come for me?
That's just such a weird thing to say. You put that in the weirdest way. I mean, you can talk about someone who's been on Velocity like Manila. Bitch, Manila's been on more seasons of Drag Race than fucking Santino Rice.
Bitch, I've been on more seasons of Drag Race than Merle Ginsburg, okay, bitch? So my immediate favorites, okay, I'm trying to think about before the thing aired, I was obsessed with Evie Oddly before it started.
Yes.
Only because it looked like she has a massive pinga, okay, girl?
You mean a big old dick?
Yes.
Binga Grande.
I was obsessed with also, well, because I just love her so much, Vanessa Vanjie Mateo. I love her.
Obviously.
And I was really obsessed with Kahana Montrese because she's fucking hot, all right?
Yes,
There is a
Kahana.
lot of trade on season 11 of
Okay,
lot.
who's your hottest trade, though? Who's your hottest
Kahana. Who?
Evie.
Kahana.
Evie.
So Evie, Kahana,
Who's the hottest trade for you?
Silky.
Big girl, big
Y'all
girl.
know I'm lying, bitch. And we be two wet walruses in a waterbed, bitch. What are we gonna do together? I think Scarlet Envy's hot.
I would do it.
Scarlett's hot.
Cute.
Yeah.
That's too prim and proper for me, though. I like me a messy man. You know
Oh,
what I'm
well,
saying?
yeah.
Although her interview looked like she rolled out of bed right before. She was like,
Yeah, she rolled right out of my bed.
Right. Listen, I'm starting a collection of pictures of guys around New York City with long hair, and I'm gonna post them all at once. It's gonna be called Scarlet Envy Everywhere. I'm gonna post a full video of just Scarlet Envy walking around town.
Hashtag Scarlet Envied.
but
When I
about
see Evie, I'd be like, bitch, I want to ride the D train.
What, Evie Oddly?
no one ever wants to ride the D-Train, girl. But about Silky, though, here's the thing about her. Before preseason, everybody was like, Silky, Nutmeg Ganache, we stand, we love her, Silky for everything. Episode 1 aired, we were like, never mind.
Which, can I say too, real quick? You know
Stop.
how I feel about drag names. Silky, Nutmeg, and Ganache. Neither one of those is a name. I feel like she was in the grocery store, like, my name is Tortilla, Bagel, Trout.
Actually, we all have a friend from college named Silky, so that is an actual name.
That is a real name.
That
I
is a
can,
real-
I can have a friend. There's also someone named Apple.
Right.
It's still not a name.
And a brand. Did you all do the fan, like where you do the little quiz and you get to see who you are?
Yes, I did.
Did you do that? Who'd you get?
I was Brooklyn Heights.
Brooklyn Heights. Wow. I would not have guessed that at all,
what they
actually.
thought.
Yeah, what about you? Did you do it?
No. I'm just Monet Exchange.
Right.
I'm sorry. Are you guys literally just gonna clap anything? Don't applaud for stupid. Let me tell you right now. When you applaud your favorite for saying stupid shit, you don't help them get better. All right?
They turn into Katya.
Wait until Monet says something worth fucking applauding for before you clap your crunchy ass hands. All she said was, "I'm Monet Exchange." Y'all are like,
Why you such a hating ass bitch, though?
bitch, I'm the one looking out for you. They're applauding bullshit.
Now you know what Silky Nutmeg Ganache feels like right now, bitch.
Who did you get?
Silky Nutmeg Ganache, bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch, on my own season, I took the quiz and I got Thorgy.
Can I just say, I just did, before the whole Murray Peter thing happened, I was hanging out with Thorgy Thor, and she is still obsessed with you. It is kind of weird.
Oh my God, she's so obsessed with you, actually.
Thorgy,
We were telling jokes, and she was like, but Bob would, I was like, Thorgy, Jesus Christ. Let it go, bitch. Be like Elsa, let it go.
Girl, become one with the wind and sky. Thorgy is one of my oldest drag friends. I've known Thorgy since I started doing drag. She was at the 3rd gig I ever did. She's just someone that just kind of just keeps circling back into my life always and always. And years ago, I remember we both auditioned for season 7. We didn't make it on. And then we looked at each other, we were like, we're going to both be on the Drag Race at the same time. I bet when we get on, we'll both be on the same season. I can just feel it in my bones. And then, of course, it happened. And then we got on. And if you guys don't know, if you didn't watch back when it was on Logo, a storyline.
And black and white.
Exactly. A story. you have to take the antenna.
The aluminum foil.
The story is that Thorgy's storyline was that she's very jealous and obsessed with me, and yeah.
It hasn't changed.
Hello. But here's the thing. But a lot of people are saying that Silky is too much, like she overdoes it. Do y'all think? Okay, be honest. This is Sibling Rivalry. We get real up in here. Look at this cute waiter. Hey, girl. Can I have some chicken drum lollipop sticks?
Let that man work.
Do y'all think Silky is too much? Make sure if you think Silky is too much. Okay.
We had a special guest. Never mind. Silky, stay in the back.
Right. Bye, girl.
Do y'all think she's too much? I mean, you got accused of being too much our season.
I got accused of being too much, too.
Well, let's do one more vote. If you don't think Silky Nutmeg Ganache is too much, let's hear some noise.
You clap for both. Sit your ass down.
You were the same person that clapped when she said my name is Monet Exchange.
Right. The leading clapper.
Regarding Silky, I will say this. When I watch TV and then Miley Cyrus is revealed and then you pick her up and slam her into the makeup table, I mean literally slammed Miley Cyrus, who is
It was crazy.
that tall, into the fucking makeup table, and then the guy from Scandal came backstage and she
was like dumping on him. She's like,
grabbed him.
"Hey." I was like, too much.
I was like, when it gets to the point where you're physically assaulting strangers, maybe it's too much.
That's a whole nother Reddit topic.
Maybe physically assaulting strangers is a little, like Evie is also smart. Who, by the way, I believe, and I know no inside information, all my friends know I hate spoilers, I think Evie Oddly is about to win Drag Race.
I think she's gonna win. As well, actually.
I would agree with that. It's a very Sharon Needles kind of edit.
She's Black Sharon, and as soon as she gets her Fifi O'Hara, she's about to fucking, and I think it might be Raja too, from the legendary House of O'Hara.
Do you think she's too much Eureka?
Do I think Silky's too much?
Yeah.
I mean, I think she can be a little extra, but I think sometimes, for me, I'm a little biased because I'm a bigger person. I come from a bigger person's culture. And I think sometimes our insecurity is maxed by pushing our personality as big as we can. And so my heart goes to her because I think that, like, there's probably a lot more to her that we don't know that she masks with all of that personality. Does that make sense? So in a room full of skinny bitches that are, calling you too much, you're gonna give them the most as a defense mechanism. I know this because I did it on season 9 and 10. You don't buy what, bitch? Monet Exchange? Well, then get a refund.
Just because there are a lot of skinny girls doesn't mean that the big girl has to be too much to show that
I don't
she's
think
as
that.
adequate.
No, I don't think that. I'm just saying, I think it's an insecurity thing and it's a defense mechanism.
Okay,
Does
I
that
can
make
see
sense?
that. I can see that.
I was also fully gagged when Silky said, listen, my body fluctuates. Sometimes I'm big, sometimes I'm small. I said, bitch, where? And you know what really gagged me? You know what my biggest bitch where moment was on this last runway when Raja O'Hara walked down the runway and said, I am in head to toe fringe. Can we get images? Can you please put up the image of what Raja O'Hara was wearing on the runway? When I tell you she was in wrist to shoulder fringe. She
had a little on her hips.
She said head to, who won this runway for you?
Evie Oddly. It was such a cool interpretation of fringe. And everyone's like, oh, well, Brooklyn Heights was similar. No, Brooklyn Heights was not in fringe. Evie Oddly was giving you like jellyfish fringe. It was really cut.
It was cut spiral fringe. That's a real fringe that drag
was it
queens
really?
do. Yeah,
Oh,
you know,
word.
bitch, when you take this circle and you cut it in a circle, bitch, so you can like pull it up and you got a little piece of spiral fringe.
Oh, no, we from New York. We don't do that.
Oh, my bad. That's a Southern thing, I guess, or a Detroit thing. But I also really loved Akira's.
It was very Asia O'Hara to me.
But done right.
To me, Akira slays.
Wait, what?
I thought you would enjoy that, Monet.
I did. I loved it.
You
I
loved
missed
it.
it.
I missed something
Asia.
completely. To me, Akira is truly killing the runway. Especially on the first episode, that outfit she made was motherfucking everything.
What was number 2?
Number 2 was, what was the theme?
Are you talking about the first
The
runway
theme
or
for
the
episode
second
2.
one? The second runway?
Wow, is anyone watching Drag Race?
Oh, the sign.
Oh, what's your sign?
It was okay.
Mama's mad about it too. Look at him. He said, "What's your sign, bitch? Damn."
Wait,
Oh,
thing.
this is head to toe fringe. I said, bitch, where? All right.
But also, here's the thing. People are saying that, because now in season 11, we're seeing that the black girls are the least followed girls out of everyone on the scene. Raja has the least, Akira has the least, even though Akira is statistically doing well in the competition so far. And a lot of the black girls, kind of like season 10 for us too, are not followed as much as everyone else.
It really annoyed...
Even Silky has less, Plastic Tiara went from 120,000 followers to now she's at 700 at this
700,000,
point.
yeah.
It's so crazy.
I just looked at it the other day and got angry. I didn't.
And people are saying that the lighter queens are benefiting from a privilege of their ethnicity and the skin color to have more followers.
I tell you what annoyed the shit out of me, and this is no shade to her. This is just what I was looking at and thinking to myself, I can't fathom why this is happening. When I was watching after y'all won Drag Race, All Stars, and then Trinity and Monet both released these videos, Monet's video is fucking great. I'm telling you.
It really is. It really is.
It is five or four? Four songs in one video, and it's like 5.5 minutes, so it's not too long.
It's actually 6 minutes and 7.
Oh my God, you're exhausting. And it is in like 5 or 6 different locations. It is like a lot going on. And Trinity's video is good too, but the fact that yours is at like 135,000 and hers
is at 250.
Whoa, and hers is at like over 1 million. That is crazy to me.
I know, girl.
That does not even make sense to me.
Yeah, but was Trinity's #2 on the charts of iTunes like Miss Monet Exchanges
true.
was
Thank you, Eureka
behind
O'Hara.
Ariana Grande?
Thank you.
So, bitch, they didn't need to see a video. They went straight to the download. Let me give her a check, okay? Right.
Yeah, this is, look at a couple of clips from Monet's video.
Oh my goodness!
And keep believing that was all shot on a BlackBerry. That was really amazing work, girl.
I'm honestly just happy to be here.
But what do you guys think? Do y'all think that in terms of the following, the social media world, do you think that like lighter queens or whiter queens benefit from a privilege?
Yes, I think there are some exceptions, but that, like I said, the exception is not the rule. So the 2 most followed girls from my season, during my season, were me and Kim, but also my season was the only season to have a top 4 that was all people of color.
Oh yeah, cheat sheet. I didn't think about that. Was it the first season ever?
To have a top 4 that was all people of color. Yeah, and I mean, how is Evie Oddly? How many followers does Evie Oddly have? Is she
Somebody go to her Instagram and check real quick.
Which for some reason, Monet did not know Evie Oddly was black, and I was like, when the dick pic comes out, you'll know. By the way, full T.
I was just fucking with you,
Full
girl.
T, I have Googled Evie Oddly dick pic every day for the past 3 weeks.
Just waiting on Reddit, like when's it gonna pop up?
So when you get something, how many does Evie have?
184. I mean, that's probably better from like 10,000 that she probably had before. That's good. That's good.
For episode 3, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, I think normally, what?
Who is that?
Wow.
Naomi Small, sit your ass down.
Right.
By the way, I also, during the number, I was
Pork
like,
chop. I didn't know you came.
I was like, is that Naomi Small?
I know, this is some Naomi Small shit. Evie has 33,000?
No,
that's a fan account, baby. Spell it right.
You're on a fan page. You're on a fan page.
Put your cricket on off, okay,
but you know
girl?
what? Right.
But take your track phone and
Your track phone.
Now we were, what? 184. All right.
You've been accused of having white privilege, Eureka. Do you feel like that's like an?
Well, by the way, that's not specific to Eureka. That's every white person.
Yeah,
in this
every white
room.
person has having white privilege. But
you too.
I honestly feel like you do a lot to combat that. I honestly feel that you get a lot of hate from people saying, "Oh, Eureka does this, Eureka does that, or Eureka said this, Eureka said that." But I do honestly feel that when you do hear that stuff, and you get accused of trying to do too much and trying to sway people one way, but I do feel like you are honestly and with your whole heart trying to combat that in a positive way. I honestly do feel that way. I do feel that.
I feel that way too.
Well, thank you. I've definitely had my fair share of controversy, especially when it comes to racial controversy. I think it stems from a video 6 years ago that surfaced where I said N-I-G-G-A 3 times, like kind of versus the song to a friend.
Yeah, there was this old song that goes, my nigga, my nigga. Did anyone know that song? Thank you. The black folks, like, we know that song, yeah.
So originally,
I don't know it.
I mean, I'm just letting people know that's where it originally started. So I'm definitely not an innocent bystander in this situation. Then I was obviously young and dumb and sometimes full of cum. As often as possible. But on a serious note, it's been a learning experience because I think sometimes when you don't really understand what racism is, because I come from East Tennessee, through this experience, I've learned what racism truly is and how it people experience it differently and how it affects different people. So that's kind of where I sat at it. And I'm actually pretty proud that I've gotten to learn it, you know. I think I would really rather hear your all's opinion on my situation versus myself. I think sometimes white people talk more without listening to people of color's experiences, so.
I have to say this. Okay,
Shut your ass up. No, I'm playing.
Here is my honest feeling. When I saw the video, I was like, okay. I was like, we've all been in the club at Hardware Bar at 2 a.m. and Cardi B's Bodak Yellow comes on. And
quick, cut on. It's at 3 a.m. If they play the song at 10, all the white folks like, and I'm quick, cut it. Officer, but bitch, stay till 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock in the morning. White people like, call that nigga!
Nigga, nigga. I be in the corner like, Monet, we need to go. We need to go.
Bitch, we are 1 degree from being an All Lives Matter rally up in here, okay, bitch?
Monet, let's leave.
So, and then watching it, I was like, okay, I can see how she's doing a video, but I was like, but this bitch knows better than to say, because you were also doing a selfie video. It was like you were like doing a song, you know what I mean? So I was like, you're in control of this video, you're allowing yourself to be recorded, like you're doing it. I was like, this bitch should know better. But I'm also not a fan or a school of thinking that people should be fucking cut off and should be like disgraced from society from mistake. Bitch, I have done things years ago that if it came up now, I would be knee deep in fucking trouble. It doesn't mean that I'm a horrible, disgusting person, but I was a fucking 25-year-old kid just making fucking mistakes. You know what I mean? So I don't think everyone should be canceled. People love to cancel people for everything.
Well, bitch, when your 5th grade dick sucking videos come out, you get a fucking.
Cancel,
Right.
bitch, you cancel.
You know what I mean? Like, I've done things that I would hate for it to come up, and thank God they haven't yet.
I'm also really intrigued with this. We have reached a new place. Cancel culture is fierce. It's getting not like, ooh, it's fierce, but like, it is like ferocious. Because I remember I was watching Where Are They Now on, by the way, can I tell you, so I've been obsessed with OWN's YouTube page, Oprah Winfrey Network YouTube page.
This man has been watching a Yanla video for the past week on repeat.
I am obsessed with the Yanla Van Set's Fix My Life. If you do not know it, go home and Google it. Yanla Fix My Life. Excuse me. Ooh, I had a date earlier, kind of trying to come back up. I don't think that I have ever seen her fix anyone's life on that show. It's just her yelling at people and then quitting when she gets sick of it. It's brilliant. She'll be like it'll be like 2 people fighting. She'll go, not on television will you, a black woman with 5 children, disrespect. I'm out. I'm leaving. I'm like, bitch. They're like, bitch, I drove out to Calabasas. I'm stuck here. I'm from Tennessee. Anyway, but I was watching an episode of a clip of Where They Now, and it was this KKK member who was on the show as a Klansman. He was like on the show as a Klansman, living his Klan's life, and then he came back 15 years later to be like, I'm reformed. When he came out, they applauded him. Now, I'm like, first of all, that whatever, sure, live your dreams. I personally am not about applauding people for coming to the right side.
Right.
I'll say good for you. Even when people like for example, when Obama was evolving on the idea of gay marriage, and folks were like, oh my God, he did it, yay. I was like, bitch, when someone's like, well, now he supports, like, bitch, he should have been supporting us from the motherfucking beginning.
Right.
So I'm not like, ooh, good for you. You support, bitch. You should, bitch. I'm not gonna. It's like Chris Rock said a while back when someone goes, I pay my child support, bitch. You supposed to. You don't get a round of applause for doing what the fuck you're supposed to do.
I agree with that. I can see that. But so I think you should, when people.
So what I'm saying, back in the day, they could applaud former KKK members, but now you get canceled if you 18 years ago thought one time about chasing down black people and killing them.
Oh, Liam Neeson?
By the way, he is messy. I can look at him and be like, you're clearly messy. I don't fuck with you. And if the bar was closing and it was you and I in there left, I would leave.
Oh no, I would have full on taken to the back room and
That poor microphone. That poor microphone.
I do not fuck with Liam's Neeson's, but I do think too.
I do like his nephews.
You watch Key and Peele? No, I don't fuck with Liam Neeson's. And
thank you.
I do. So there's something to point out. The best, in my opinion, in my humble black opinion.
You're black?
In my humble yoga opinion, I love saying the N-word because it makes white people so uncomfortable. But in my humble black opinion, I do think the best way to learn how to be an ally to any maligned person, and this is not just for white people to black people, if you want to be an ally to trans people, then you, or anyone who is maligned, then you need to learn to hear what they have to say. And if you can't hear what there's, for example, if black folks are saying, oh my God, the cops keep killing us, oh my God, the cops, and you're like, well, I just don't think they are. Bitch, if a bunch of kids in one family say, our parents are beating us, and then all the kids are saying, at some point you have to think to yourself, I think their parents might be beating them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I do think that you listen. Do you feel like I feel like you're learning how to be a better ally, and I feel like you're actively striving for that. You're not just flapping your gums.
Thank you. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm a very defensive person. I grew up with a lot of
defensive.
Right. I'm a very defensive person. So as soon as I think someone thinks badly of me, I feel like I have to defend myself. I think it's a part of like my nature and like me growing up, and I have my own issues, which isn't a part of this conversation. But the reason that I have had controversy is because I tried to over defend it, and I think you all are making an incredible point when you say it's not about defending yourself, it's about shutting the fuck up and listening to what people have to say about
True story.
the topic.
If you get accused of being a racist, you cannot prove you're not. You have to there is nothing.
Do not try.
There is nothing you can do to prove you're not a racist. If you get called a racist, be like, you know what?
Actually, you know what? Our society is racist, and we need to start from the top down and fix it all. That's how I feel.
I've always said, and it was probably the most controversial thing I said on the podcast, on the Billboard series, which is that all white people have inherent racism. And when I said that, girl, they were mad at me. But the way it works is everyone in the world has implicit bias. Implicit bias means you tend to favor people who are like you. So if you are a black person and you see black people and you lean toward black people, you have implicit bias. And if you're a white person and you see white people leaning toward white people, you have implicit bias. And because you're a white person, it's racist.
Well, here's the thing. I will say this. When I watch shows like $100,000 Pyramid or Match Game, if there are people, I am immediately rooting for the black person. I'm
always.
like, Trishelle, we got this, girl. We gonna win.
Bitch, I was excited about the Black Annie movie, and it was horrible.
Black Annie.
But I was like, go watch Black Annie right the fuck now. I saw Black Steel Magnolias. It was trash. I was like, go support Black Steel Magnolias.
I was watching Match Game the other day. It was a black man and a black woman. So immediately I'm like, black woman, we got this, okay? Then she got eliminated, and then a white woman came on. I'm like, black man, we got this, okay? We gonna do this. Then he got eliminated. There was a white lady and a white man. I'm like, white lady, we got this. We gonna win, okay? Then she got eliminated, and
then there was a black cameraman. Black cameraman, we got.
It's like black woman, black man, white woman.
Turns the TV
something else. White man. I'm kidding. I love white people. They're great.
It's okay if you don't. It's okay. I'm honestly sometimes so embarrassed to be a white person, honestly.
Well, I will tell you this. When I see the way that men, and I do mostly identify as a male, I believe that gender is a spectrum the way sexuality is a spectrum.
Bitch, I'm a motherfucking lady. Oh, sorry.
Jesus.
No panties on. Y'all see this? Barbie doll. Woo!
A Ken doll.
But when I see the behavior of men and the way they act towards women or around women, and even sometimes myself, we have several ladies working backstage. Kennedy, come wave your hand. Make some noise for Kennedy.
Come on, you beautiful
women.
women.
Backstage.
Austin, come out, Austin.
Oh, we have a lot of women. Austin is here. Patty, where is she?
Patty
Cash, there she is.
Patty.
All right, beat it.
Patty, take that fucking wig off right now.
So, no, but sometimes sometimes we'll be backstage and then we'll be saying stuff and I'll be like, oh my God, I cannot believe we just said that thing and these ladies are here. We need to not about curbing your behavior. I was like, wow, that was, in the moment, especially when ladies there, I'd be like, wow, that was really sexist what we just said in that moment. And I don't try to make excuses. I'd be like, that was sexist, and I'm saying that out loud right now, and I'm going to move on.
True, very that. I think we've all learned some things here today. But the number one thing that I have learned today is that I need some more tequila. Austin?
Can I get a refill as well, vodka Red Bull?
I said stop applauding stupid shit. Don't applaud her alcoholism. I'm drinking water. That's an applause.
How long have you been sober, Bob?
I don't drink. I have not drank for almost 11 years. I never touched stuff.
Wow. Is that 100% true?
That is 100% true. I do not. I do not.
As she slurs her words.
Let
That is 100%
let me tell you. No, I don't drink. Every year for my birthday, I will do a little bit of crack. Just
Oh, crack?
a little. Oh my God.
Crack's
grow
not
up.
whack if you get it from the back.
Oh my God.
I've never heard that.
You've never heard that?
Crack's not
Because that's
whack.
some white people bullshit.
That's
That's
hilarious.
why.
Cracks
not
now.
whack.
Oh,
That's
like
how-
if you got it. I was
Yeah,
like, wait,
right.
doing a line up for someone's hole? I'm like, how we
Right.
doing
No, you don't do crack for fun. You do it for the dick, girl. I'm sorry. Jiggly, I promised I wouldn't tell anyone. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, we do have Jiggly Caliente. Make time for Jiggly. Jiggle Bus.
Wow, and your season, your sister from your season.
Oh my
is
God,
there.
and wait, Dusty's really here? I thought
my
that was
God,
a joke.
yes.
Oh, she's incognito. Oh, yeah, she, I can say that about her. She has a
She's-
black friend, okay?
Right.
Make time for Dusty Ray Bottoms as well. Dusty!
Well, Eureka, I want to thank you so much for coming out and being a part of our podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And can we give a big round of, there are a lot of people who make this show possible that you guys do
lot.
not see. We have, make some noise for Patrick Miner.
AKA Patty Cash.
Oh, Petty Cash.
Make some noise for Kennedy Warner. Make some noise for Austin.
Oh my God, please make some noise for our amazing dancer. Make some noise for Omar.
We had dancers Omar, K-Raj, Scott, and Mikey were our dancers this evening. And of course, our DJ for the drag show, DJ Two-Face. And of
Yes.
course, our DJ and producer, make some noise for DJ Mitch Ferrino.
Oh, that's his name?
Mitch
I thought
Ferrino.
his name was DJ Set on My Face.
Word. That's a. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
It's fuzzy. You're gonna want to.
Okay.
He is very
I love
hairy.
a furry buddy hole, you know?
Actually, honestly,
Yeah.
me too. Same.
No, I don't like
Yeah.
hair. I used to like hair. I mean, that's a different conversation, a different podcast.
I think it's
girl.
the perfect conversation.
I used to be, but then one time I blew a guy who was really hairy. I had just fucking hair in my teeth. It was like a mess. You know
Oh
what I
my
mean?
God.
When we have the sex talk, you know we have to have Jiggly. Jiggly is the only.
Right.
person
Oh yes.
to
Oh,
have-
and we used to do a sex episode with Jiggly. Jiggly is a fucking freak. Okay.
Oh my God, you have to. Listen, you should go on tour with Jiggly and just let her get in that right kind of mood where she tells you about the night before.
Can I tell you the
And
full?
she starts showing videos to everybody on the tour bus.
Videos.
Oh yeah. Oh, full on.
Yeah,
so,
full on.
so full team. We were in
Christmas.
we were in Boston
Christmas
on
tour.
Christmas Queens, and my partner's here. Wave your hand, Jacob. That's my partner. So we were in.
Wait, time out. Bob loves to talk about his fucking partner all the time now.
Shut your low
Bob
ass
was, like,
up.
Bob was like, my partner, literally on the car right here, he said about 27 times.
We came here in different cars. Shut up. You are so full of shit.
But we put the mic in your backpack. I heard about it, bitch. Okay.
Anyway, so we're in Boston, and I never told you this. So we were over here, but Jiggly's hotel room was right across the way, and one flight up, and her windows were open.
No.
So we were like, oh my God, this
Does Jiggly know this?
no.
Ah!
So I was like, Jacob. The night it was after the show.
It was within a 24-hour period, girl.
Actually, but actually, here's the thing. So we were sitting across, looking up, and we saw. I was like, oh my God, there's Jiggly. And Jiggly was like walking around. She was wearing a shirt that I gave her, wearing my Christmas shirt, which I couldn't fucking sell, which no one bought. Don't sell Christmas
No,
merch. No one
5
buys
people
it.
bought it.
Literally, don't
5
sell
of
Christmas
them.
merch, girl. And then I started walking around in my shirt, looking in the mirror, like fixing her hair, doing her hair like someone's about to come over. And then she turned the lights off, so I don't know the rest of the story. But I saw herself being like, at midnight, being like.
Right. For the third time that evening, the light came on. She's touching up her hair. I have a similar story
I
about
was like,
Jiggly.
who's getting ready at 2 a.m.? What the fuck is going on?
Also, I love that we have like some grandparents over here, moms are here, and we talk about sucking dick and drag her.
Okay, first of all, any grandma here has probably
Wow.
sucked dick way more times than I have. Stop acting like old people are not fucking adults.
That's true. You're right. But
Well, they're taking teeth out and showing the man how it's done now, bitch.
Taking teeth out is not. First of all, taking teeth out is not an old thing. I've seen Bob unhinge his teeth a couple times. It's like, all right, girl. All three of them.
All right, we're done. Thank
We're
you.
done.
Wait. This is Sibling Rivalry. Did we ever find out who's...
What?
I don't know what
These are my elementary friends from Brooklyn, okay? I love y'all, baby.
Wait, being that it's Sibling Rivalry, did we ever find out who's...
What
I
the
just
fuck
realized
are you?
who's
Sit
here.
the fuck down. There's a show going on. Jesus Christ.
We from New York, we Banshee, okay?
I'm from Tennessee. I'm getting nervous. I don't know what I do. Come on, Kendall!
Oh my God.
Eureka! We just talk about white privilege, bitch, okay?
Okay, that shit was funny to me. All right.
But
Mitch.
that's a joke, bitch.
All right,
I'm not
Mitch,
Ginger Man.
Mitch, say your thing.
I mean, okay, so since it's Sibling Rivalry, did we ever find out who won the Phoenix number battle just now?
Okay, so
Eureka did.
we were doing a battle of whose
I did.
Phoenix number was
Okay,
the
we're
best.
not doing a battle. Okay, first of all, we're not doing a battle.
When
Who's
she
us
lose,
better?
she's like, no, it wasn't a competition.
Okay, no. Bob, I never said mine was better than yours. I said that I did mine first, and you refused to acknowledge that you got inspiration from me. That was where I was mad.
Well, I think the audience should tell us who won. Okay, so if you think that Bob's Phoenix number was the winning Phoenix number 1, 2, 3.
Bitch!
And if you think that Monet's Phoenix number was the winning Phoenix number 1, 2, 3.
Y'all know good and damn well you are lying.
No, actually, I'm sitting in the middle of the room. It sounded like a tie.
Yeah, it did seem
Thank
pretty
you.
close. It was.
It
Oh, it's a
sounded
tie,
pretty
bitch.
even.
Let me say something. I'm done with ties, okay, bitch? I'm done.
Y'all
I'm
know
done.
good and damn well. Let me tell you right now. The truth is the truth, whether you admit it or not. Okay.
I mean, she ain't
Oh
never
my God,
lied.
this has been a fun night. Have you guys had a good time tonight, yeah? Eureka, we want to thank you for being a guest on our podcast. We love you. You're the first drag queen that we've had as a live guest.
Oh my God, I feel so honored. And
Wah.
I do want to actually mention two things. One, Bob is the reason that I auditioned for season 9 and is one of the main reasons. I decided I wasn't going to audition anymore the third time I didn't make the show, but then I saw you win season 8, and I
Anyone
was
can
like,
win.
no, with the personality and confidence that you had, it made me realize you did have a big personality, so I was like, you know what, I think I can do it and make it, and people will love me. I was wrong.
Okay.
And
Okay, my turn.
And Monet Exchange, actually, on season 10, I did have a lot of negative feedback from some of the girls because I had a big personality, but every day, Monet would walk into the workroom and she'd be like, oh my God, Eureka, you and your country accent's so funny. I just love it so much. And she would fill me full of positivity and love, and I would beg her to let me suck on her bottom lip every day. And she never did let me yet.
That's because I had a boyfriend then.
But not now. What about now?
Eureka!
Can we do it now?
Suck that lip. Suck that lip. Suck
Come
that
on, Monet.
lip. Suck that lip.
Monet, I brushed my teeth, I
Monet,
swear.
let her suck your bottom lip. Come on.
Okay, just give me a
Do
little
you guys
kiss.
want to see Monet get her bottom lip sucked?
Okay, we can do a little kiss. Just a little one.
Okay,
All right, here we
okay.
go. This is my community service for the year, all right?
I know, honey, and this is... Okay, I'm just not even gonna say nothing.
This is so messy. Oh my God, this is so messy. Fucking lesbians. All right, thank you all so much for coming out to Sibling Rivalry. Give a big round of applause
Thank
to Eureka
you.
O'Hara. And a big round of applause to my drag sister, Miss Monet Exchange.
And make some noise for Bob the Drag Queen. Look out for our show next month. It's gonna be at an undisclosed location.
Oh, by the way, here fun fact. So Monet will be on tour next month.
I will be in Europe from April 1st to May 17th.
So Monet will not be able to join us next month for Sibling Rivalry, but luckily for us, we have a very special guest filling in for Monet. We'll be having Miss Cracker joining us right here.
Yes, that'll be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, thank you all so much for
Thank
coming
you
out. Have a
guys.
great night.
Happy motherfucking Sunday!
Thank you all for having me. I love you. Thank you, Mitch. Love you. Thank you.